I would like to introduce our project. Its name is All Apart, or Al Apart. This is important because we forgot to write the project name on the roll-up. So, okay. Our first impressions about Dubai constructed our starting point of the project. As you see, generic image of Dubai city gives us a strong message. In the middle of the flatness, with its skyline and coastline, Dubai creates its own context, past, present, and the future. City grows upwards, going far beyond the human scale. It contains dramatic contrast, hot and cold, fast and still, steepness and flatness. All these contrasts separate human from its context. At this point, we realized that we need to create our own context just like Dubai did. But critical point of this context is to link the lost human scale and the Dubai city's reality. How we embodied this idea in a simple way, considering the site, the given maximum height, dominant wind and cardinal directions, we formed the residential mass as a sequence. According to close environment surroundings, we created a system of axes which works as a bridge between the surroundings. We rearranged heights to link the sequence together, and we formed residential sequences into a new topography. This new topography consists of metaphoric hills that will repair the connection between human scale and the Dubai city. We suggest in-between spaces between isolated indoor cold and outdoor hot. We suggest a walking speed between an elevator speed and the stability of desert. We suggest hills between heights of a skyscraper and a ground zero. With permeability of the design, the coastline becomes accessible to public, and thus coastline becomes a focal point rather than a border. With surrounding connections, whole structure turns into a center of attraction with floor-level programs. As you see, the current Dawood construction site is a museum, Dawood Museum, at the south side. Let me show you like this. Okay, let's continue like. At the intersection of pedestrian access on the north and the south side, the gym and the sea taxi is located. With the library border on the south side, there is a square which leads to the main axis in our site. Among the coastline, traditional Dawood clubhouse and its deck, swimming pool, cafes and restaurants are located. Residence entrances and parking lots are connected to the main road. Thank you.
And our wind strategy is simple. Fast in, slow out, meaning a cooler airflow. And this is air conditioning strategy. Geothermal heat pump under the blocks, filtering air and passing it through the underground cooling tunnels and then to the residential units. The sun shaft helps the system to move the air passively. Thermostat-controlled duct dampers integrated the passive and active air conditioning. And this is a 3 meters level car park plan. Each floor has a unique combination of units, and you can see the relation between the units, inner gardens, and the hill itself. While providing access to the residential and commercial units, hills are also working as a social condenser in the region with its various programs inside. This system section shows how hills work in technical ways. and which products are selected to use. We use isobar slab as acoustic and thermal insulation, Climabar for self-supporting duct system. The organization of residential units and inner gardens. You see the various typologies in this image. A sun shading strategy is like a war against the sun in Dubai. We adopted phalanx formation of Roman army as a total structure. We have a collective sunshade of units. Each unit shades neighboring unit. That's the basic idea. Lastly, the technical calculation of fan residential unit. This calculation shows why we adopt the phalanx system into the design. The units are much more stronger together. That's the idea. Thank you so much.